Global's fall lineup is shaping up to be super exciting, and returning is one of this year's favorites.
I'm out. I am. Please, don't let me be defined by the worst thing that I ever did.
That is Look at Matlock, one of the biggest shows this past season, and of course will be returning to Global this fall. Also returning to the morning show is none other than Global's co-CEO, Troy Reeb, joins us now for a preview of everything ahead in the fall. Troy, good to see you. Good morning.
Oh, it's so nice to be back on the show.
All right, well, let's talk about Corus, because it truly has been a great year for Corus. What have been some of the highlights for you?
Well, I think, one of the biggest, most exciting things for us was that we successfully rebranded the two biggest lifestyle shows, lifestyle channels in Canadian television, Home and Flavour, with uniquely Canadian brands at a time when being uniquely Canadian and supporting Canadian media is more important than ever. But what a year on Global, too. We've had, the #1 comedy with Ghosts, #1 news show with Matlock, you just showed there, the #1 reality show with Survivor, #1 late night with SNL, and it probably needs to be mentioned, the #1 national news, and the #1 Canadian news and lifestyle morning show, which happens to be something called The Morning Show.
That's us.
Right here, yeah.
Right.
#1 hosts.
It's well, thank you, Troy. We appreciate it. We appreciate our viewers, of course, who keep us here. Okay, what are you? I mean, because we have a lot of favorites. Mm-hmm. You know my favorite, Outlander. What are you most favorite? Do you have a favorite coming back this fall?
Oh gosh, you just showed a clip from Matlock.
Yeah.
Doc is a real favorite. Molly Parker is just an incredible Canadian star for that show, and we're so excited about the new shows that are coming too. We have from the universe of The Office, a new show called, everybody's been wondering, when's The Office spinoff finally going to arrive? The Paper will arrive this year on Showcase, on Stack TV. It's called The Paper. It's very similar to The Office, but a whole new cast of crazy characters. One character who's very familiar, who'll be coming back, is Oscar Nunez's character, Oscar Martinez, who will be returning to The Paper. We're so thrilled to have that show coming. And then the other big, really big drama we're excited about, starring another Canadian, Simu Liu, is called The Copenhagen Test. And he's come out of the Marvel Universe. Here he plays an intelligence agent whose brain has been hacked by the enemy. And it's really high concept, high budget, and I think fans are going to love it. We certainly did.
All right, can I circle back? And I'm only asking for a friend about Outlander. What do we know? What more can you tell us, Troy, about Outlander? We need to know. We must know.
Well, you know what? People kind of speculated last year. Could last year have been the final season of Outlander? And I think the fans went crazy at the idea that this amazing show could come to an end. So season 8 is coming. We know that 10 episodes are done shooting. Don't have a start date for it yet. Stay tuned. Believe me, the excitement is building. And Katrina and Sam will be back on the screen with, we know there's many, many more books in the series, so there's lots more stories to tell on Outlander still.
For sure.
All right, can we breathe a sigh of relief?
Well, as an Outlander fan, they do this too. I'm now used to it. They keep us hanging. It's part of it all.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. Okay, as you mentioned, global news has always been a big part of Corus. Can you elaborate on what's ahead?
Well, I think, there's nothing more core to Canadian identity than having trustworthy, reputable news that's balanced and fair. And it's really important. One of the things that we do today, we have our upfront. This is really the day where we go out in front of all of our advertisers and we tell them the importance of investing in Canadian media. At a time when 2/3 of advertising dollars, which used to all come to Canadian media a generation ago, 2/3 of advertising dollars now go to foreign platforms. And that's leading to less investment in things like local news, which is so, so important. And we want to remind our advertisers and remind our viewers about how important the local news that led into this show and will come back again at noon and come back again in the evening and at night is to their communities and why it needs to be supported. So we're looking forward to another great year for Global News. As we said, Global National with Donna Friesen, the #1 national newscast in the country, and we expect that to continue.
Yeah. By the way, congratulations too to Jeff Semple, who won at the Canadian Screen Awards.
Yes, best reporter.
Yes, best reporter. We were there and cheering him on Friday.
And also to our friends over at Global BC.
Yes.
They took home a couple
Yes,
the
Canadian
best
Screen
local
Awards as
anchors.
well.
Yeah, and to your point, I mean, news matters more than ever right now. I think, people looking for.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. All right. Now, you've brought a lot of stars with you as well, and we're going to talk to them coming up on the show this morning. We have got with us later on Matlock's Jason Ritter, Jason Priestley, Cindy Sampson, good friends of ours. They're back with Private Eyes and a bit of a different spin. Wilmer Valderrama is here. 911's Oliver Stark. So many stars you've brought with you, Troy.
So many
You
stars.
have a lot of friends.
Yes, I'm lucky to have a lot of friends, and two of my greatest friends are sitting right here. And you don't have to wait about like Outlander does to find out when you're coming back. We know this show is a huge, huge hit with our viewers on TMS, and it's so glad to have it back for another season.
Thank you, Troy.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. Good to see you this morning.